Yellowstone supervolcano, a new group of methane-burping microbes has been discovered in Yellowstone Springs. It's been nearly a century since scientists discovered single-celled organisms capable of spewing methane into the environment, and while these microscopic cousins of bacteria occupy a variety of extreme habitats, under kilometers of ice, among the hot sands of deserts, near hydrothermal vents in the deep sea, and within landfills and wastewater, they have all belonged to the same superphylum within the Archaea kingdom called Erythrochaeta. It turns out they are not alone. Around 10 years ago, scientists working around oil fields and hot springs uncovered DNA from undescribed microorganisms that suggested they might produce methane gas, unlike every other methanogen known to science since 1933. These microbial suspects did not belong to Erythrochaeta. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. Now, all we know about these organisms was their DNA, says microbiologist Roland Hudson, Pitcher from Montana State University. No one had ever seen a cell of these supposed methanogens. No one knows if they actually used their methanogenesis genes or if they were growing by some other means. And now two different teams of researchers, one working in China and another in the US, have managed to grow these microbes in a lab, verifying that they do generate methane. Two of the methane-producing prokaryotes were found swimming in the hot springs of Yellowstone National Park, in the United States. Each belongs to the phylum Thermoproteota, which is a different branch of Erythrochaeta. One of the microbes Hassan Pitcher and his colleagues cultured belongs to the archaeal group Methanomethylicea, which is found in a diversity of environments around the globe. The other belongs to Methanosulfochora, which is mostly confined in hot springs and the deep ocean. In experiments, both groups thrived in oxygen-less environments by converting methanol into methane. Half of a world away from Yellowstone, a different team of scientists led by China's Biogas Institute of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Affairs and Wageningen University in the Netherlands also stumbled upon a novel methanogen from the Thermoproteota phylum. They found Methanosuratincola in an oil field in China, and after years of work, the team found that the microorganism's energy metabolism was closely linked to the production of methane. Our findings confirm that the diversity of methanogens expands beyond the classical Erythrochaeta, the team concludes in their paper, which was jointly released with research from Montana State. Methanogens are responsible for producing the majority of methane on planet Earth, far more than volcanic activity. Given how globally widespread some of these single-celled organisms are, researchers suspect that they are crucial factors in our planet's methane emission and carbon cycle. Overlooked for decades, there's still so much we don't know about them. For instance, do microbes in the Thermoproteota phylum always exhale methane? Or do they do so only when present in extreme environments, like hot springs or the deep ocean, where oxygen is scarce? My best bet is that they sometimes grow to make methane and sometimes they do something else entirely, but we don't know when they grow or how or why, says Hudson Pitcher. We now need to find out when they contribute to methane cycling and when not. The two studies on methanogens found in Yellowstone hot springs were published in Nature in the links below. The study on methanogens in an oil field in China was published jointly in Nature magazine. And this is by Carly Casella on Science Alert. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.